All right, so here we are today. We've got a little bit of time. I had some things here in the garage that I wanted to clean up, and I managed to come across this television. It's a Samsung, I don't know. It's a Samsung. So I've taken apart the actual components, as you'll see. I've taken off the power sources. I'm assuming this was a card for maybe the lights or something. I don't know. I'm not that electronic savvy, especially with televisions, but I do have some knowledge with some of the vintage stuff. But what I've done is I've taken off the stand, and I've got the power cord here. I've got the other components. What happened with this television is that the screen was cracked, and one of my kids, I think, threw the remote at the television. I don't know. I wasn't here when it happened. So I held onto the TV, as I tend to hang on things, and then get to them. The garage, now that I'm on vacation, I am taking a hobby and then trying to force things out the door in boxes. And fourth quarter is good for some, and not so good. You know, there's people out there stealing containers and packages and things of that nature that is really disturbing to hear and see. But anyway, on a more positive note, the reason for the video today is, first of all, I will never edit my videos unless I curse. I just delete it and start over. I don't BS you in any way. I don't lie to you in any way. I'm not going to front you, mislead you in any way. I'm just tell you how it is. So there's all these videos on there, and I watch quite a few people. I watch Rally Roots. I watch Reyes the Entrepreneur. I watch that guy just is something else, man. He inspired me. I actually went with one of the hustles I did. I took some of the money, and I only took $100 of the money. And I bought a full-on vending machine that takes dollars and coins. It's computerized. It's an older one. It's a Row International. I don't know anything about it. But the fact that I went to the airport and picked it up from one of the cargo distributors down there, a well-named airline company that comes out of here in the town I live, or the city I live. And I loaded it up into the back of my wife's SUV. And that's a whole nother story. I'll show you that. It's the same vehicle that I work on occasionally with tune-ups and whatnot. We're borrowing the car right now because my other car is almost finished. We're working on it. Little by little, man. Time is a factor, man. Time is a factor. So let's see. The other inspiration, the Bearded Picker. Then there's the Craigslist Hunter from Chicago. That guy has got some serious coin game there. You know, I love the fact that he has a store. He's got a huge warehouse in the back. You know, Rally Roots has got their little warehouse. It's awesome, you know, watching them go from where they started to where they are now, making the money that they make. It's an inspiration, it really is. Reyes, seeing him live in a car, and then hustle his way from recycling to work in the fields of selling sodas and chocolates, and then vending machines, and then t-shirts. I mean, the Bearded Picker, watching him just recently and how he sells on Amazon. I learn a lot from these guys. But, you know, I've been with eBay now for about 11 years. And I just do it as a hobby. You know, I make good money around fourth quarter. I mean, I'm not saying good money. I make side money. And it helps out with Christmas. It really does. So whatever I get, I usually spend for the kids. But anyway, here's my point of this video. So that's enough about me. There's a lot of videos out there that are basically saying, do this, do this, do this. This is how I did this. Look at this big amount of money I made in such a short amount of time. I'm trying to get the glare. I really am. And if I don't have my glasses, I'm not going to be able to see. So I apologize. There we go. So my point is you start off something that you're comfortable with, something that you're good at, and maybe go outside of the box. And this is definitely outside of the box for me. It really is. I don't have any sort of knowledge on this, other than I know there's money in this, beyond the fact that it's a television and the parts that it has. In some things in life, if you look at the big picture, there's probably enough in here in parts that I could recoup a comfortable amount of money to be satisfied with the gain, and properly dispose of this in a way that I know that the materials that are remaining, such as the plastic and the metal, will go to the recycling center and it'll be recycled, versus just throwing this out at the curb and let somebody take it or smash it or whatever. But anyway, start small, work your way into it. That's my point. And don't rush it. And stay in the hustle, because it's all a grind, man. It's all a grind. Hang loose, and I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching.